If you don't know what your customers think, you're in trouble. I mean, you can't expect to just go to market, like we did 10 years ago. You can't do it. You've got to know what they think.
If we tried to bring it in-house, we probably could build something, but it would be so much more cumbersome, and we would have to add, I'm sure we'd have to add an FTE or half an FTE to help manage that whole process.
We internally were going to make our own survey, and we were having meetings and we were discussing, what questions should we ask? What are we looking for in answers? So the Satisfied survey came out at the right time because that was time consuming.
Before we would just we would all talk about it and discuss customers and think we're doing a good job.
But what Satisfied's done for us is, first of all, it's given us targets that are measurable, which we really didn't have before.
We weren't reinventing a wheel. We were turning over a lot of this to a third party that could take all the administration away from us. We didn't have to add a lot of layers and people to try to call out individually or whatnot.
And then fortunately this came up and saved us just a lot of time and effort, obviously, because it's all handled in a package that we just review and act on that.
The results of those surveys do help us really come back to the build customers for life and focus our efforts on the right areas.
The Satisfied tool works for us today. It's the best thing we've come across, in my opinion.
The customer's needs are very much more pinpointed through the Satisfied surveys.
The surveys actually give you something that you can physically look at and focus on areas that may need some help.
The Satisfied process has helped us because it shows what is the priority of the customers, what really ranks high as far as the customer.
When employees start when they realize what happens when they take care of a customer, they get recognized, we see good surveys, they do just more of it, and it's really impacted the numbers, no doubt.
The managers are able to now share some concrete examples of what's gone right, maybe some areas that need to be improved upon. They can discuss if anything needs to change operationally, and put that into action because the customers are giving us the feedback now.
It's very interesting to see the competition, friendly competition between the branches as far as when you fall behind. You always want to get to the top. You talk about things that, what can we do differently? How can we get back there again? So it's good, healthy competition.
It's a balance of being proud of the part of the team that they're a part of, and just wanting to get better at what they do compared with others, whether it's a department comparison, a store comparison, which a little competition is always healthy, I think.
When everybody can see everybody's numbers, you're always comparing yourself with at least your neighboring stores. So that helps drive the numbers up, but more importantly, it's helping drive better customer service. It's a camaraderie and basically a usage of the system. It's really being used.
Alan, we at Satisfied would like to present you with the 2009 Most Recommendable Service Department. Really an amazing accomplishment for your team. And after having spoken with Gary and met the rest of the team yesterday, we realized that it's not just the service department that has really made this happen, but the parts department, the sales department, everyone here at Poway, California, RDO, really working together to make this award possible. You guys are one of the top 5 service departments in the nation. But I think it's important to also recognize, as we met everybody on the team yesterday, and that this is really a joint effort. You guys have an amazing ability with the sales and parts and service departments to work together, and I think this award, while recognizing the service department, really should be recognizing your entire team here at Poway. So I just want to give this to you and say congratulations, and you guys did a wonderful job, the entire team. So
Thanks very much. We, on behalf of RDO and everybody here, we thank you for the award. Thank you very much.
In addition to the award, we have a letter from Lee Condon, our founder and chairman, and we just want to recognize you again and say congratulations to the whole team. Thanks so much for everything you do for your customers.
Thank you.
You know, we're just thrilled. Yeah, I really wish there were more RDO locations to win it, and I think there will be. I think we're headed in the right direction. When you look at the tremendous progress all stores have made, because we've been watching that, tremendous, even in our own region right here. But just being part of that very small group in the nation of under 1% is a big deal, huge deal to me. And you know, it just, again, it helps reinforce what we're doing, that we're headed in the right direction, that we're on the right track. Doesn't mean we need to let up, because we got to constantly be getting better and constantly be changing with the market. But our competition's out there, here in San Diego County, and that's who we got to deal with and battle with each and every day. And it just helps us to know that we seem to be on the right track. We just need to keep it up.